What's up? Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm being like incredibly lazy. It was my birthday, so I didn't feel like doing anything for the past couple days besides like playing Halo 4 um, and going to work. But I finally got to get back to these videos, which are like videos either me updating stuff or just me answering questions from the website meetme.com, which was formerly myyearbook.com. And everyone asked where I got my name. It's because the website was called My Yearbook, so I decided to name myself Dr. Yearbook. And it kind of stuck, and that's why I kept it. But is there anything I could quickly update? I guess the last video, I don't think I said anything about it, but I did a court TV show. And I know you guys are gonna ask, oh, I thought those were real. Some of them are real. Some of them are real. The one that I did was called America's Court with Judge Ross, and I play the defendant named Harvey West, and I guess me and my ex are fighting over like a dining room set, and the whole thing was totally improv, and I thought it was extremely fun. So please check it out. If you see me, I'm wearing glasses and like a blue button-up shirt. The episode's called The Ultimate Betrayal. To my knowledge, I know it plays in the morning. So whatever coast you're on, wherever you're at, it plays in the morning, but I don't know when it's playing, and I don't know if it's aired yet, but I have people looking for it and watching it, so, hopefully it'll air soon, and, I haven't even seen it yet, so if you do see it, tell me you saw me, tell me you enjoyed it, tell me I had the crowd going for a little bit. I almost told you the outcome, but I'm not going to. I want to keep that a surprise. But if you give me a quick second so I can look up what questions I have to answer, because, haha, yes, because that's the point of this whole thing. Well, not really the point, but that's how I started it. And actually, I posed it. I wanted someone to ask me this question, and this question actually comes from Kelly. And the question is, Dr. Yearbook, how do I know if he loves me? That's really, honestly, is really not her question. It's more as a question that I wanted someone to pose to me, and she just happened to pose the question. So I'm going to answer that question because it's strange. This last week, I was asked all sorts of advice from females about their significant others. And I think my problem is I ruin people's illusions of life. And I don't mean, and when I say that, I don't mean like that, like I do it on purpose. I guess I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell people straight up, man, and that's one of the things I kind of like I try to keep it to myself, but I can't. If you ask me a question, if you ask me for help on an advice on something, I'm gonna give you the straight truth, because me sugarcoating stuff for you is not gonna help you. It's only gonna be like, oh, I guess everything will be okay. No. No. I'm going to show you reality. I'm going to tell you reality, because that's what you need. That's what you're going to use to help you in your current situation. That's going to help you move on to what you need to do. Me telling you or blowing smoke up your butt is not going to help. So that's what I'm going to do. And I honestly play the devil's advocate myself, because, like, especially talking about subjects like this, like, does he love me? And I mean, if any female tells me that they have a dude and they can tell me some of the characteristics, if they're questioning things, I could tell you straight up what's going on. If it's, you know what I mean? If he's doing something out of the norm, you know what I'm saying? Or something's not adding up, I can tell you straight off the bat what's going on. And that's probably because I did it. Hold on, I got a train. I don't feel like closing my window. Yeah. So anyway, that's because I did it. I mean, I don't need to, hide my personality anymore. Like, I'm old enough, dude. I wasn't a great boyfriend. I did some messed up things, but I've grown from it. I matured from it. I learned. So I guess when other people do it, I can see, and then I try to tell people. The only problem is people don't want to listen. So people should stop asking me. But no. Please ask me, because I just find this stuff interesting. But the question is, does he love me? And the fact, and I'm not saying Kelly had asked this, and it wasn't necessarily her question. It was more as in, like I said, I posed it. I wanted someone to pose, and ask me the question. But what you really have to ask yourself is, why are you asking that question? Like, you shouldn't be asking that question. There shouldn't be no doubt in your mind that this individual that you care about loves you. Um, and it's not about, it's really, people say, he says all these things, but it's really not about words. It's truly about actions. It is truly about actions. I mean, what is it like outside the home? Is he affectionate outside home? Do you guys hold hands? Is it a is it a chore trying to be physically or show, oh gosh, is it hard to display public, um, why can I not get this word out of I can't get the word out, um, display public affection. Good Lord, that was tough. Um, is that hard? Is that a problem? Is it easy? You know what I mean? Does he initiate? Or do you have to go after his hand? Do you have to go after his arm? Whatever, you know what I mean? Do you guys do things outside of, Sunday morning or Sunday whatever football, you know what I mean? Or whatever basketball game. Like, do you guys really go out? You know what I mean? Does he appreciate your looks or the things that you do? You know what I mean? Like, or are you feeling his ego? Are you doing things for him to make him happy? Like, and he's not, reciprocating everything that you've done for him back. You know what I mean? To you, like, is it's it's tough, but everything that you're doing in your life and everything that you do for him, do you feel it coming back? Is it 50-50? Is it 70-30? What is it? You know what I mean? Do you feel warmth when he's around, or is it cold? When you come in the house, or when you go in the room, is it, hey, babe? You know what I mean? Or do I love you? Did you have a great day? Or are we complaining about things that are happening, the stress in our lives? You know what I mean? Is he going out when he doesn't normally go out? Is he home late from work all the time? And I mean, don't get me wrong, those are little things, but if it's starting to become weird, if it's starting to become strange, something's definitely going on. You know what I mean? Like, it just is. Uh, it's very tough, especially in today's standards, to maintain a trusted and beneficial relationship. Both sides really pulling for each other and getting through these hard economical times. Maybe you don't have any, financial problems. Maybe you guys are great, but there's other things that can cause that. You know what I mean? And are you there for him, and is he there for you when times get bad? You know what I mean? Those things you really got to look at. You just really got to look at those things. And we live in such a negative world. As hard as it is at your job, or if he's at work and he's stressed out and you're at home with kids and you're stressed out and you guys get together and just get stressed out at each other, I know it's tough, but you got to put that negativity away. You really got to put it away. It's only going to draw more negativity. Yelling at him is only going to make him yell at you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going to go back and forth. So it's like, I don't know what you believe in, but I know that if you put a certain energy into the environment, whatever you want to call it, into this space, you know what I mean, that energy will come back. People feel it. People always ask me, like, why are you smiling? Why are you, I could be depressed and you really wouldn't know. I could be depressed right now, but you wouldn't know. Because if I'm going to sit here and just linger on the fact you know what I mean, of whatever depression or whatever stress I'm dealing with, what am I going to accomplish? You know what I mean? And I've accomplished a lot being here, you know what I mean, on my own. It's it's a story in itself, and hopefully one I'll be able to tell, you know, true Hollywood story one day. But I don't want to stray too far off the topic. Does he love me? You should never have to ask yourself or anyone else that question. You should know. Your heart would tell you. And if you're having second thoughts, you guys need to sit down and have a conversation and work that out. Because if you look at things nowadays, it's hard to see if relationships actually go further than a couple months, let alone a year. You know what I mean? Times are stressful, and we really need to pull together. Friends, relationships, all of that, and make it happen. I hope that answered your question. I know it's a topic that's kind of dear to my heart too, because I have a lot of friends who ask me, and they go through a lot of tough things. So, till next time, this is Dr. Yearbook signing off. Peace.